Everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is our road tour to Mowe Golf Town. So this road leads you right from the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Mowe straight to Mowe Golf Town. I timed it and I found out that this is less than a minute and 30 seconds drive just from the express. That is to say, Mowe Golf Town is just off Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, situated in Mowe. Now, this is us driving to the estate as we did our location yesterday. We allocated clients their bungalows and also clients that bought into plots of land. We also handed them over their documents and showed them their plots yesterday. So this is us driving to the estate gates. And let me say this, that Mowe Golf Town is like an estate situated inside an estate. Of course, you know what it means. Everything is safe, no form of encumbrances, no form of government issues and all that. And also it is safe from demolitions as it is way inside of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Let me also put it here that close to this place we have Chinese community and also we have the Indian community close by. So welcome to Mowe Golf Town. This is a mixed-use property development. Here we have commercial and residential sections. Let's get to the estate. So this is Mowe Golf Town. And this is just about 2 minutes drive off the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Today we are having our allocation. We are allocating the clients that bought into our bungalows, and we are also allocating to our clients that bought into our lake view, our creek view, our golf course view plus. Because this estate is divided into many sections. So we have the lake view, we have the golf course view, and we have our creek view. So this is our greenery area. We are having bungalows here. We have our 3 bedroom semi-detached. We also have a 2 bedroom semi-detached right here. Okay, so we are trying to clear the estate as our clients are coming. That's why you see work is ongoing. So today is a very good day. If you know Giddy, you know that Giddy does not fail when it came to our promises. Now, when we say we're giving you a 3 bedroom semi-detached bungalow with modern design, we are giving you that. So I am going right inside the estate now. I am going to show you our bungalows. Some are already finished, some are semi-finished, and some are at the ground level because we still have units selling right here. So just follow me while I bring you more updates from the allocation. My name is Ikeja, now your go-to route writer in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. I bring you properties, I bring you investments, verified credible investment from very credible developers that you can trust. So today we are all out for Giddy, and that's what I like about Giddy. Once they say they're giving you this, that is what you are going to get. So what we did as civic residents over there on the island, we are replicating it right here on the mainland in Mowe Golf Town. So let me show you the estate proper. Stay tuned.
I've been to Mowe's, the campsite, but not this side. We never knew something like this existed. And because sometimes we are very much vested in, everybody wants to buy island. So they are selling island, not knowing that there's a treasure waiting for us here. And we got here and we fell in love with this place. We blessed God. The journey is being a beautiful journey of growth. I will liken it to, of course, the relationship of a mother and child and birth. I think we laid the first foundation on the 29th of April 2025. The first foundation of this place. So if we count down, that's literally about 9 months, 10. 40 weeks is the birth of a baby. And in that 10 months, which is also 40 weeks, we experienced the birthing of Mowe Golf Town. We went through the initial stages of wahala. You know, when a woman is first of all pregnant, she'll be sick, she'll be doing all kinds of tantrums. Abby, the baby is growing. After a while, they'll be comfortable, but the sign will be showing that the belly is growing. Abby, today there'll be a time that she will now go into labor and birth the baby, and that is exactly the journey that we have been through on this side of this axis. We found this land, and it looks to us like I saw it as this is the promised land. I saw the beauty of the terrain. Bimbo had always wanted to build green, but we didn't see green in Lekki, Iyepe. It's all sand, salt, and not enough land. And we wanted to build something for, all of us go to the village when we were young for Christmas, for holidays, but the village has gone. Nobody wants to go to the village again. But our children need to understand nature. They need to come back to that side of countryside living. And what we saw here was that kind of legacy that we want to build in our children. We now saw that there is hope that if a parent or a young family wants to go somewhere to just rest, this is probably where we should bring them to. And this land began to speak to us, began to show us the kind of things that would be here. When you're coming to Mowe is literally in the center of everything. When you're coming from Lagos, it's about 40 minutes. Because of traffic now, maybe a bit more. If you are going to Ibadan, it's about 40 minutes. If you are going to Abeokuta, it's about 40 minutes. If you are going to the airport, it's about 40. Actually, I will get to the airport faster from here than from Lekki. Not only that, we found that this place was there's enough oxygen. There's no pollution here. So a lot of people will see us, and I think we started growing younger when we started coming here, because we started taking fresh air and fresh oxygen. And then the beauty of the trees. In Mowe Golf Town, the trees are just there. I'm sure nobody has ever known there's Obi, kola nut tree. I got to know about those kind of trees. If I was just staying in my house, our children will never get to know all these things. So why can't we build kind of soft haven for us, for the future, and for our children? And that is exactly how this concept was birthed. And we now ask ourselves, who will buy what we are conceptualizing? But again, there is a market for it. Already, if you go to Lekki, if you probably, most houses in Lagos, if you cough in your house, the next door neighbor will probably hear. Am I right or wrong? Somebody was even joking recently in the newspapers that him and his neighbor can be passing sponge to themselves from the bathroom. We didn't want that in Mowe Golf Town. Plus, we started building with something called polystyrene. Again, that became a newborn baby in the real estate market space. So the use of polystyrene, where we were using it, and the idea and the concept that we were trying to bring back. Again, bear in mind that our concept in Mowe is what? Countryside living at its best, at its most peaceful. And that is where almost all our clients came. Everyone that will just come, they say, it's far, but when they get here, they say, hey, this is what I've been looking for, where I can exhale, where I can come and just breathe and relax. If there's anywhere in Lagos right now, between Lagos and Abeokuta, that has this kind of ambience, this kind of feeling, I doubt it. And that is where all the kinds started coming. We'll be able to speak to one or two, and maybe they will tell us why they bought into Mowe. But the trajectory of the people that have been coming to Mowe is what they have been looking for, they found it here. Now, when you are coming in from Christopher University and you turn into Mowe, there's a long boulevard. I'm sure most of you don't know that boulevard, that double dual carriage, has 14 estates.
Thank you, sir.
That high network people have been silently living for at least 5 to 10 years. There's a fantastic Indian community that have paid us visits on 2 occasions just to see what we were doing. There's a thriving Chinese estate that is just down the road. And I dare say that we discovered that it's one of the safest places to be in Lagos. and I'll explain. So when we come in, we saw the first set of security, and then we entered Mowe Golf Town. Mowe, we built it in a way that there's a kind of structure around the entire land. This land is sitting on about 800 acres, but about a third of it is currently inhabited by people. The Federal Mortgage Bank has 100 units that their staff have been living in for a while. We have pockets of neighbors around. But what we have come to do is to build in a kind of structure into it. So if you're buying into the green residences, for example, you have exclusivity. Everything here is here. I'm going to allow my partners to speak more about the products that are in the green residence. The way we've structured it is, wherever you are buying, everything you need in that area, in that cluster, is there. When you move away, the green residence has 2-bedroom semi-detached and 3-bedroom fully detached. Again, we go back to the countryside. Every window, every door opens to a garden. Again, we haven't seen gardens are being they're being phased out because people want more land to build, and then the lifestyle is being thrown out. And we decided that we want gardens, we want fruit trees. So when you come back very soon, we have the nurseries for the cashew, for the fruits that we'll be planting in every backyard. So we want every yard to have that. We want people to say, I have a vegetable patch. And then we want people to be able to walk around. If you look down behind you, Mowe also has a stream, a lovely stream, that goes in and out of Mowe like a vein. It starts from the creek side where we're selling the plots into the Gulf. I'm going into the products of Mowe Golf Town. So when you leave the country, the green residences, we go down the road and then we see the creek side. The creek side are for people that want to buy land and build whatever they like. And as at this morning, I think we have about 100 plus people that have bought. About 40 to 50% of them are building right now. So we have a thriving community in the creek side. Again, the creek side is a standalone, and everything, the amenities there, they're also there. Now you can buy the plot sizes of 500. I think today, at the end of today, the creek side will be probably sold out. And then we have the proposed golf course, which is now supposed to be a 9-hole for that. Behind the green residences, we have the riverside. Mr. Bieber will be speaking about the unveiling of the villas today. So people are asking, I want a 4-bedroom, I want a riverside. So that is part of what the green residences will be encompassing. When you're coming down the road from the gates, the commercial side is there. So this is a mixed town. It is a town. So everything that you are going to be needing is going to be in here ultimately. It's a legacy project, so we're not looking, and it's a lifestyle, and it's also an agrochemic. So a lot of things are coming into Mowe that whoever is buying now should just look at him or herself and say congratulations, because the value of this place is going to literally, in the next 12 months, almost triple or double. I mean, more than that, because we know that a lot of things are coming into Mowe. We thank you so much to all the people that have bought into Mowe. Today is about you. We are allocating your plot. We want to, okay.
When did you come to Mowe Golf Town?
April, I came to Mowe Golf Town. I was actually, when I came here, what amazed me was the polystyrene. I already used it before in about a decade, but I didn't know the meaning for the walls. So I said, wow. And when they said golf,
That's it.
I remembered Lakefront golf, because I knew 3-4 years ago land was sold there for 25 minutes, now 150 minutes. And that's when I knew that this place was definitely going to be a big hit.
What were your first impressions when you walked into the land?
When I came here with my wife, but I saw people working. They were walking, and I looked at the place. They also said they had the land for sale. But I looked at the houses, and the guy said, we started about 3-4 weeks ago, and they already had about 3-4 standing with polystyrene. I knew that honestly, this place was going to be a big hit. And honestly, it is now.
Thank you so much. So, what are your plans? Are you moving in? Is it going to be a holiday home? What are your plans for your own property and Lagos?
I think, I don't know, I think I will discuss with my wife. And honestly, we're going to make a decision. I wouldn't mind using it for a holiday home, but you know, I'm a businessman. And last November, I spent it at Lakwe and we paid for 3 bedroom house. We paid 250,000 a day. I was there for 3 days. And that's what I have here. So if I can add, 250 or 300,000 a day, then what am I living in here for? It's about the Benjamins.
Thank you so much. And how would you describe your experience in one word?
Honestly, one word is the realtors, most of the developers. I don't pay them till I see 60-70% of the things I'm supposed to pay for. But when I came here now, I said one thing. And I told her, I don't know what her name is, I forgot her name. I told her, I said, I'm so certain the CEO here does not show on Facebook. It's not on Facebook with Ferrari, with the women, with drinking, with all that. And I know. And as I was just talking, the CEO walks past and I started talking to him and he said, do you know what? I said, yes. I said, I'm impressed because I know I came here, about 7 months ago. And look at what you have here now. I'm certain you don't drive. I said, I do not take a dime from the project until I've finished. As a matter of fact, I think I'm too slow because the contractors are funny. He's saying it's too slow. What I think the guy is going at the speed of lightning. Honestly, if you want to buy anywhere, and I plan to bring most of my friends here, most of the ones that I bought from there, I'll bring them here. And they will buy because I know and I'm certain, I'm sure that they will deliver. Not only will they deliver, something you bought for 35 million is now 68 million. How do you do it? No bank will give you that. If I'd known, I would have bought 4 at once. But I thank God. I also thank God for all the way they don't behave, their coordination. They seem to all be very happy. This is a place you should buy. And
That's why we did not cut this planting. We're going to be planting trees back right here. Okay, planting trees back right here. Alright, so as you can see, bungalows are still coming up. Still coming up. Still coming up. Just such a serene environment, and we're just calm, cool. I can hear the shipping of the birds. Okay, as you can see, this tree is still standing. We're not removing it. We just have to just walk around it to maintain it. Of course, we're going to be planting trees, more trees, beautiful trees, so that the sun and all that will not be felt, because we want to make this environment as serene and as cozy, as conducive as possible. This is an eco-friendly, consciously developed estate for our clients. So if you are in the diaspora and you